W's guys, and welcome back to the second match. Hope you guys are doing good. Of course, we streamed a little bit earlier. We did the opening match, Mexico versus South Africa, and now we are going to do Czechia versus South Korea. Hope you guys are doing good. W's, DinoDoomz is here, like halfway off camera, but don't worry, I'm gonna slide in there. W's, and we're back. Welcome everyone, welcome MSN Mogul, welcome Amanda, welcome Me Like Mythicals, welcome Terra, welcome Top Hat, welcome Benorian, welcome PZ Artist, Drawer. Unfortunately, PZ Artist, I don't actually decide the match times, that is FIFA. I wish I could decide when the matches were played, otherwise I'll play them all during the day, you know, when I can watch. And hi Ahmed, hi everyone that is here at the moment, because of course this is a hard stream sort of to attend, by the way, because this is like very sort of late for most people, even in like the host location it's late. I'm gonna put a poll out, who you think will win, South Korea or Czechia. Everyone vote up. What was your prediction again, DinoDoomz, for this match?
I'm actually gonna check, but I'm pretty sure I put 1-1.
Okay.
Just gonna double check that though.
Yeah, so yeah, we got I predicted I think 2-1 for Czechia. I think that Czechia does get over the line. Patrick Schick, of course, today will score. I do think. The lineups will be as follows, though there is going to be kickoff any moment now. And the countries that are going to support Ghana, England, Portugal. W's Benorian, welcome stream, by the way. And why did FIFA even start the game at this time? It's because it's hosted in the USA, so for them it's like sort of, you know, early/latest, I guess. You know, 9:30 is for in their time, I think, so it's not that late for them. You know, a lot of people, most of the time football is played at night. So I was kind of surprised the Mexico game was played during the day. And I think a lot of them some of them are going to be played during the day, interestingly. So you think Czechia is definitely going to win. Fair enough, Amanda. I do agree that Czechia is going to win here. The kickoff has just started as well. We've set the timer going on. I'm going to read the lineups as well. So in goal for South Korea, we have Kim. There's a lot of Kim and Lees, by the way. So, you know, I'm just going to say a lot of their names. So Kim is the goalkeeper. We have Lee, Kim, and Lee as the centre-back trio. We have Lee in left wing. We have Paik, Huang, and Seoul as the midfielders. We have Lee in left AM. We have Lee in right AM. And we have Heung-min Son, of course, the striker. Their best player, who I do think will score to make the one goal for South Korea. South Korea currently on an attack at the moment. It looks... No, Czechia is playing in white. Again, I've got the stupid colours for the kits wrong. I honestly don't know what kit colours they're playing with before the match, so it's kind of hard for me to predict, but luckily that's a quick change to fix up there. South Korea playing in red and Czechia playing in white. You bet $50 at South Korea. I mean, fair enough. I don't do bets. I just, you know, neutrally watch. Though, technically... you can argue that this is a, you know, sort of a prediction sort of thing. Here, I'm going to send the link to the official DinoDoomz League, where you guys can, of course, join. A lot of people joined in the first time for the first match, but you guys can join up and, of course, predict every match. And there's like a table where we're competing, and whoever comes first place, I don't know, maybe we'll do something. Maybe I'll give them diamonds or a Steam gift card or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know how many people will join. But if we get a lot of people, maybe I'll do that. You know, join in this. And I bet my sleep schedule in Czechia. Fair enough. W's for that, Terror. Also, let me go and do this. There's someone named Son. Yeah, Son's the most famous South Korean player of all time, I think, right? You would say he's more famous than Park Ji-sung as well. Yeah, definitely. This is going to be now Czechia just controlling the ball. Czechia's lineup is going to be as follows. Kovar is the goalkeeper. We have Chalupek, Hranek, and Krejci as the centre-backs. We have Kufel as the right mid, with Suchek and Sojka as the two CMs, and Zeleny as the left mid, with Solk and Provod as the two AMs, and, of course, Patrick Schick, their best player in striker. I do think he is their best player, along with Suchek. I definitely think they're going to be two linking up, trying to, you know, cause the goals here for Czechia. And very controlling game so far by Czechia, though. South Korea has now finally got the ball after that goal kick, which Kim did, you know, boot down into the middle of the park. But luckily, of course, Korea win it back. And hi, Breema. Shout out for me, Titanium TRX member. Welcome to stream. Domes is delayed, guys. Yeah, I guess the match is slightly delayed. I'm delayed by like 3 minutes here. Let me check if the SD version has a little bit less delay here. Let me check that. Because I'm doing full HD this match since it's slightly more delayed. Nope, that's not delayed. That's delayed even further than what I just was. I guess HD maybe? Okay, there we go. HD is like a whole minute in front, so that's pretty cool. So I guess we can be, you know, sort of kind of closer to where it is actually. There we go. Nice to see it. 404 minutes and 1 second. And 5 leads. Yeah, that's a lot of leads. And not me getting a baseball ad. Lol. Did I just say lol? That's an embarrassing moment. I'm sorry. Streams lagging like crazy for you, BRB. No props, Top Hat. And also, I missed PZ Artist message there. Make another channel called DinoDoomz Clips with the members only grey DinoDoomz emoji for the profile. Oh, so like members only. And what would I do on there specifically? Okay, I see. I mean, I guess any clips you guys make, you know, you guys can just download clips and send them to me. I'll put them on. I guess I could do a clips channel, maybe. DinoDoomz can just be my clips channel. You know, yeah. DinoDoomz can just post my clips on his own channel. Why not? That would be funny. Show clips. What do you mean show? Like clips, old clips? I don't know how to actually show any old clips because I don't have any. No one sent me any. Especially now YouTube changed how clips work where you can't, there's no snipping button. You have to do the timestamp thing or something weird. It's like really strange. This is going to be South Korea with the ball. Hwang has got the ball here. Of course, that is In Boom Hwang from Feyenoord. Some players to watch for South Korea probably is going to be Lee Kang-in, of course, PSG. And Son, of course, you know, he's going to be very one to watch. And also Kim in centre-back number 4. He is, of course, playing for Bayern, I believe. And he's pretty decent. I did think he was linked with Al Nassr as well, so, you know, we'll see if he plays well here. Though I don't really know about signing him too much, to be honest. Thought you said you were doing an MSM stream at 1. I changed it, Ahmed, because a lot of people were asking me, saying they can't attend it. So I switched it up to 7:30 tonight, coming up, is going to be a 1 MSM stream, Ethereal Island. And then 7:30 the next day will be another one, I think. I put it then. But I did that on purpose. And cross going in for South Korea. It's going to be collected up by no one because it's going to go in for a throw. And I thought Lee Kang-in would sprint to that, but he just didn't reach it. That was a good, decent header attempt by Jae-sung Lee. He plays for Mainz. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. I haven't actually seen many of the teams these guys play for because, of course, I don't always, you know, focus on where a player's nation's from. You know, I sort of just enjoy the football for the teams I sort of watch. And watching Ghana against England will be painful because you originate from there. Yeah, that would be a big one for you, Benorian. A lot of people as well who have sort of dual nationalities. Sometimes it's hard to watch the World Cup because you don't want to, you know, one nationality sacrifice for another. I think that was, I don't know if that was the situation in 22. I don't think Australia and Saudi were in the same group. I can't remember. Yeah, what would be sad is if Portugal and Saudi somehow match up in this World Cup and, you know, Portugal has to knock out Saudi. You know, that would be a real sad day. You know, I think, because, you know, I wouldn't be able to watch that one. Well, I still would, but, you know. Soccer, it's not soccer, Eiley. Welcome stream, by the way. Hope you're doing good. Shout out for being Titanium TRX member. And so make sure to smash like, guys. Of course, you know, these streams are a little bit smaller, you know, in terms of how many people are here compared to our usual streams. So any smash like is a help to the channel, which is a W. DinoDoomz is delayed because he's DinoDoomz. Fair enough. And hi, James. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. This is going to be now back into the defense here. Hranek now over to Chalobek. And he's just going to actually do a very bad clearance there. He's a very nice press there from Lee. He actually did some good press again. He's really calling the team to sort of maneuver to the left side and press Czechia more. I think pressing would be the good option here. What have you seen so far from the game, DinoDoomz, that I've sort of really seen?
Well, I think South Korea is playing more of, like, passing at the back, like more build-up play. Whereas Czechia, I feel like they're mostly just trying to boot it down. I haven't really seen much, like, you know, development in their defensive line. But
yeah, for sure.
I do think I put my prediction as 1-1. I do think that could stand, but right now it looks like South Korea's the attacking team here, and I think they can come up with.
And that's sort of different from the first minute because Czechia looked in control in the first like 2 minutes of the match. They looked like they were actually really close to scoring. Lee Kang-in just fouled. It's going to be a free kick for South Korea. And DinoDoomz should be called Dynamite. Nah, DinoDoomz is a better name because, you know, it's combining his real name with, like, Dynamite. And then Dino technically is, like, all merged into one. And hi, Delvin. Welcome, stream up. You're doing good. Yes, football. Or F-U-T-B-A-L. Or B-O-L, I guess. And it's going to be a dud by Lee Kang-in. It's going to be sent in by Son. Just not really the best send-in from Human Son. You know, we've seen better from him in his Tottenham days. This is now going to be over to, I believe that's Lee again. And he's just going to lose the ball. It's going to be now going over straight into the path of Lee Kang-in. And it's going to be straight out here. It's going to be a throw-in for South Korea. It's going to be hard for me to mention all the Lee's names specifically because I have to remember not only their last name, but their first name now as well, especially for some of them. So I think I'll call number 10 Lee, Jae-sung Lee. I'll call him just Lee, just in general, and then the other ones I'll call them by their actual name. And dang, I didn't know that you have a kid. No, it's not my kid. I don't have a kid. What? Well, I haven't had a child? Okay.
I'm better genetic material than this guy.
No. Okay, wow. I didn't even expect you to say something on the lines of that. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I don't have a kid. If I had, DinoDoomz is my kid, first of all, like, he's 14 and I'm 19, so I would have had him when I'm 5, which would have been kind of weird, Dino Dad confirmed. That would have been really weird, actually, if I had a kid when I was 5. And Ola Dynamites, it's low-key a good name for this two of you guys together, or Doomsmites. I guess Doomsmite sounds like I've got, like, some sort of parasite on me. Does he know
I think the
when?
channel name should be Dynamites, by the way. That should be the channel name.
Oh, it shouldn't. Yes, he does know say when. He follows all of the streams, He's not on all of them, but he follows them. By the way, World Cup ball they're using today. We got it on the side here. For anyone that didn't see the last stream. This is going to be a corner for South Korea. Potential goal as well. Potential goal. So we'll see what happens from this corner. It's going to be sent in, of course, by Lee Kang-in. Sends it long, and that is a terrible corner, actually. It goes very near posted. Just nothing at all there. It's going to be now collected at the back by, I believe that is Lee from Austria. I believe that's Austria-Wien. Yeah. It's going to be collected up nicely by Kovar. Just does absolutely nothing with the ball. Now over to Krejci. Now to Kuful. And straight out. What the heck is... Man, what is Kuful? And I don't know if that's Chalupek or Kruful. I think that was Chalupek, actually. I don't know what the heck he's doing. And I'm at 7.99k subscribers. Yeah, I'm very close to hitting 8k. We are like 10 away, I think. Like less than 10 away almost. But yeah, W's. By the way, guys, just to mention here, I didn't read the chat message, definitely. But I am behind by like a minute, okay, guys? So, if there's a goal or anything, don't spoil, guys, because I'm doing this on purpose so then we can actually see the game without lag or anything like that. And there's a shot. It's going to be out for a corner. Here we go. Might be 2 minutes, actually. Son, just not a good touch whatsoever on the ball there. He should have scored that one, to be honest. Should have been a volley. Onside by a mile. He's just showcasing his pace there. That was really good. Just showing the referee view of that chance there. And wow, yeah, Son just needed to touch that a little bit better. He didn't touch it forward. He just touches it behind him. It's going to be a cross going in for South Korea. It's going to be headed at the back over the net. Good chance there, taken. And that was a chance by, I believe, Lee from Midtjylland. Hanbun Lee. And Minor Dooms, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 1-0. I know Chris, welcome stream, by the way. Hope you're doing good. I was saying 1-0. I don't think I'm that far behind, so I don't think it's 1-0. Yeah, it's still 0-0 here. Yeah. I'm only like a minute behind here, maximum. Maybe less, actually. I'm only 40 seconds behind, so, it's not that far. Yeah, we were seeing it by now. This is Human Son just winning the ball. It's played advantage by the referee. I don't think there's too much advantage there, to be honest, because, like, everyone's back for Czechia. They're in full park the bus mode. Well, if it's a tie, then it's 1 point for the teams. Ties here, you don't want. You don't want to get a draw in the World Cup because I know it's helpful, especially if you get a win, but opening game, you want the win. And there's a good reason why you want the win in the opening game, and that is because you have the most chance of getting through to the next stage. You win in the opening game, you come in the second game stronger, playing for a draw, because you only need 4 points to guarantee, going through to the next round, and 3 points to basically guarantee it. So yeah, you just want to play here for the win. And that is a long-range shot. Whoa.
It's a good save, though.
I think that was Paik who took that shot. And Dino Jackson. Fair enough. Smash like for Dooms Jackson, I guess. What a save by Kovar. That was really nice. Just parries it towards the outline. It's going to be a corner. The three-on seems to be playing really well. I feel like it's a very solid ball to play.
Yeah, it's like... I think there must be something about long shots with that ball that makes it good for long shots, because so many players have these 2 matches. So many players have taken long shots so far, and it's like...
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't usually do that,
If Sans and Scotty get an emoji, where's CDF, Bartolos, and mine? The only person who's got an emoji is Scotty. No one else has got an emoji. And that's done on purpose, because if I had to make an emoji for it would take forever. But yeah, there's only emoji for Scotty at the moment. There's a shot! Another shot there by, I don't actually know who that was. I think it was Huang from Feyenoord. And he just, unfortunately, hits one of the defenders there for Czechia. June 11th to July 19th, so crazy. Yeah, every match covered as well, which is going to be absolutely insane. And Me Like Mythicals, what does WGAU mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's technically not Sans' emoji. I added that when we played Delta in an Undertale, because Sans is actually my favorite character in the game. So, yeah, I guess, you know, not really anything there. South Korea calling that this should be a goal kick. It is going to be given a corner for Czechia, won by Patrick Schick. Could potentially score from here as well. Could potentially score. You know, the Czechia have really, you know, high, tall players. So they could definitely score. Looks to be a foul in the process there. I think there was a foul on Provod. Yeah, Schick should have finished that, man. He should have finished. And, hi, Daniela. Welcome to stream. Holy jeez. Okay. Okay, there's going to be a cross by Suchek. Here we go. He's going to send it long. It's going to be a header just missed by Czechia there. It's going to be instantly played on by South Korea, trying to give some advantage here. It's going to be won by Lee Kang-in, giving a long ball to Heung-min Son. I don't think if he's able to reach this, and it's going to be offside, it looks like most likely as well. Potential foul. It's given a free kick. Son got a free kick. Wow, I thought that was offside.
I think he kept himself onside there, honestly.
I mean, that's the experience.
He was like by a centimetre, yeah.
Yeah, experience of Son. Show Ronaldo again? Yeah, sure. Here's Ronaldo. So, don't worry, I'll show the Ronaldo statue when Portugal play for sure. And where is Korea playing? Korea is currently playing in the Guadalajara Stadium. Now, I don't know if that's the exact pronunciation, but I believe that's in Mexico, as far as I'm concerned.
Guadalajara.
And also, yes, 2-0 Mexico, Chris. We did watch that match actually live. We're watching all 104 matches. Quinones from SPL, of course, my local league, Saudi Pro League, did score the first and opening goal, so I'm really happy they did that. Technically, Quinones is actually my local club as well. He's at Kodsia, which is, you know, very close to where I live. And long ball coming in by Lee Kang-in just sends it way too wide. I think Son should be taking these, to be honest. I don't think Lee Kang-in's got that quality to send in, you know, the crosses. And, hi Kazuma, welcome to stream. Did Son change his jersey? It says Heung-min instead of Son. Probably just for, you know, South Korean fans. Maybe most people refer to him in South Korea as Heung-min instead of Son. So, yeah, maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know. And also, So. Yeah, W's Delvin, So. And yes, hi, Chris, W's, So. Yeah, that's a W, So. And this is going to be now over to Lee. Now back to Kim.
Nothing cool so far, by the way. Yeah,
nothing happening too important at the moment in this match. Lee now over to Sul. And Lee Kang-in's trying to press that. He just doesn't win it back. And while my Wi-Fi was dead, did I miss anything cool? Yeah, okay. Well, that was DinoDoomz responding. And Irma Gertie's second track is stuck in my head. Help. Irma Gertie's always stuck in my head. The workshop's stuck in my head continually. Day one of making Dino say Dino. Dino. There we go. Son trying to win the ball in a counter-attack there.
By the way, I like how South Korea's formation is. They like bring one of the 10s as a sort of like shadow striker.
Yeah, they're playing. The two AMs are almost playing like Lee Kang-in's playing more of a winger, and then Lee, the one from Mines, is playing more of a, you know, forward role, striker role, almost like that.
He's shifting into left striker while Son even goes out to help Lee Kang-in.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, since there's no wingers in the squad, for example, Seol and Lee and left wing back, they shift forward like they're doing right now.
Yeah. And also, I see your new emoji, Amanda.
And also, when the right wing back goes forward, Lee Kang-in drops to cover.
Yeah. Also, I was right. Quinones did get superior player of the match for the first match. I was right on that. Score prediction very close as well, 2-1. Just very, very, very close to getting all 3 points on the World Cup prediction table there, but just not lucky enough. Someone made a road in the back rooms. Yeah, I know. It's cool. Eiley made that, which is a W. And am I British or what's the accent? I am not British, never been to the UK before in my life. No. And I think we'll get enough sleep, Kazuma. I do think so. I've planned this out pretty well so that I will have enough sleep and watch all matches. DinoDoomz isn't going to watch all of them, but I will be watching every single one of them. You'll probably stop. I think you're on like Tuesday. You won't attend any more of the matches. But then after that, you will be watching like occasionally some of the ones, like the bigger games. Wait, I'm not British. No, I've never been to the UK before, ever. Like once maybe for like a week, but no, I've never. And put the game. No, if I put the game here, my channel will get striked and I will be gone from YouTube permanently. That's what happens if I put the match on the screen. So, I mean, the match is literally displayed everywhere, so you'd probably be able to find any World Cup match very easily. So, a lot of official sources watching on ITV, of course, and I'm going to be watching the other ones, and they're sort of sharing the broadcast, BBC, iPlayer, and ITV. Dino's back to 7.98. No, the only reason that happens is because there's occasionally, someone just unsubscribes. It's not a problem. I'll be on like 7,989 probably, and then it'll go back to 799 tomorrow. 100% we're reaching 8K tomorrow. Like after the MSM stream tomorrow, we'll be on 8K already. So yeah, no worries about that. This is going to be now over to a corner for Czechia. Just headed clear there by Lee, number 3 Lee, or was that Kim and Jay? I don't know. Who did that? Oh, it was Lee from Austria Vienna. Never mind.
But I was going to say, how Souček plays, do you know?
Yeah, Souček.
Basically, he plays sort of like
He's taking a corner right now.
Yeah, he plays like a covering centre-back, but then when the ball goes forward, he can shift into a right wing, actually.
Son, actually, by the way, just got to say, Son, Kim and Jay, and number 10, Lee, are 100% carrying the game at the moment. They're doing amazing. And as you said there, Chris, Son and Patrick Schick are both very dangerous players. They're the players that are going to score for the teams. They're the guys that are sort of the main men. You focus your energy on them because they're going to be deadly. Schick from, set pieces, from chances of having 1v1s with the keeper, stuff like that. And then, of course, Son, fast breakaways. That's his sort of priority here. And also scoring from set pieces as well as one of his other priorities. But, fast breakaways specifically for him. And Dino, by the way, I was on your SMP and someone spammed dark chickens. Don't worry, I fixed them all. Abrimo, it's all done and cleaned up. And I'm back. I was just looking at some World Cup groups and match times. Yeah, no probs, Benorin. Yeah, I'm going to be, live for all of them. So whatever ones you can come to as well if you want. It's not a problem. And wow, that was a very close chance for Czechia. Just missing the... Was that Souček that wasn't taking the corner this time? Instead, he was receiving from the set piece. Interesting. So Czechia changed the set piece taker, and Souček almost scores immediately from changing set piece taker. That's kind of crazy. And I'm back. I was just looking at. Oh wait, did I just read the same comment? What is going on, man? This is what happens when I don't sleep. No, we'll get enough sleep though after this. As soon as this match is done, sleeping, waking up, another stream. That's how it's gonna work. And it's going to be now back over to South Korea. Now passing in, we got in the middle of the park there, Paik, just losing the ball. It's going to be a free kick, though. That was definitely a foul by number 17, Prodvod. It's going to be a hydration break. These hydration breaks are actually, by the way, fun fact, ad breaks. The only point of them is being an ad break. I guess hydration for water, but... on other broadcasts for this, specifically Fox Sports, they are showing ads during the hydration break. So that's why I did pick BBC and ITV as the broadcasters, because they aren't doing that sort of thing. And I'm glad. And you're going to watch the 60 games even more, like 100 plus? Yeah, I'm going to watch 104. Yeah, there's more than 60 games in the World Cup. And I keep going in circles while in the backrooms. It's like, yeah, I know. I was playing the backrooms early with some people. I think it was CDF, Iley, and a couple others. And I was looking around, man, I was so confused. There's so many different areas. And the level transitions are good. We need to keep the level transitions like that sort of thing. Someone added stuff from the movie too, which was pretty cool. I like that. The next match, by the way, we will be covering on the channel here is going to be, I believe, Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. That will be at 10 p.m. tonight. And then the following day, we'll be covering USA versus Paraguay at 4 a.m. So that will be tomorrow at 4 a.m. Which is technically 23 hours from now, or 22 hours and 40 minutes, I think, sometime. There we go. Still hydration break at the moment. And Amanda is not a girl, by the way. Amanda is Gujub, which is a boy on, the mum's phone, so no. And my PC is rebooting. There's smoke coming out from it. That's to be checked. Okay. Just showing that save earlier from Kova. What a shot, by the way, that was from... who took the shot? Lee Kang-in, man. He's been deadly today. I think he's so far the player of the match for me. He's been everywhere. That guy's, like, everywhere. South Korean fans were very happy to almost see him score there. A lot of Mexican fans, actually, in the stadium for this one as well. Funnily enough, I think South Korea and, like, Mexico have some sort of, like, you know, brothership for the games. I don't know why, but there's so many Mexican fans here. And yeah, South Korean fans are absolutely like the brothership of the Mexican fans. Kind of crazy. And now my PC is on fire. That's fair enough. And hi, King. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And did I see the Mexico premiere, like the first match? Yeah, we did cover the first match. For sure. We covered it on, like yesterday, 10 p.m. I don't know why I was thinking about that. We covered it the last stream. This is going to be a long ball going in there. I think it's offside, but it's going to be touched up by Seoul. Crossed in, it cleared away by Czechia. A little shirt tug there. It's going to be instantly played for an offside free kick. Offside free kick played quickly, but the referee calls it back. That shouldn't be a callback there, to be honest. That shouldn't be a callback. Oh, this guy... Oh, never mind. I see why he's calling it back, because the guy's shirt's literally ripped off. That's kind of crazy. Never mind. That you know, the manufacturer there should be checking on that. Like, the Czechia shirt rips so easy there. Throws whole half his shirt's ripped. That is insane. Let's take a look at that again. Bro, the shirt just ripped off. Jeez Louise. Bro, didn't even get pulled there. What's that shirt made of? Like cardboard? Tissue paper? Like, what the heck? I was going to say cardboard, but that's a little bit too strong. Probably tissue paper. Like, ripped like a tissue. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, he's getting the shirt swap right now. Luckily, the players have, like, tons of bonus shirts, so that's pretty good. And did I sleep? No, I didn't sleep since the last match. We just waited for this one. It was enough time to sleep anyway. By the time that match is done, there's like a 2-hour break, so, you know, not much time to sleep. And your PC just exploded and your whole house is on fire. Wow. Did not expect you to write that. Though I am tired, by the way, as you can probably tell. Say so. So. Yeah, that happened to you once. What? Okay, this is going to be now over from Kim to, I believe that is Lee. How'd the shirt rip? The South Korean player just pulled on it and just straight up ripped, like, just pulled and it just completely ripped off. Which is kind of crazy because, like, this Portugal shirt, for example, is not rippable. I'm trying hard to rip this. That guy must have, like, just tugged and it's, like, going like that. Which is crazy. The best part was the singer Shakira. You love her? Fair enough. I was kind of hoping for Speed to actually perform at the World Cup. I think his song was, you know, probably the best World Cup song, in my opinion. And, yeah, this is going to be now over to Kim and Jay. You know, the rock at the back. And hi on news, welcome to stream. Anything but Dawn of Fire. Well, the World Cup is the #1 priority for my life. So, you know, I'll probably take that over Dawn of Fire any day of the week. But Dawn of Fire is going to be a video series. It's not going to be on the channel as live streams, only videos. I'm waiting for the next gem sale where they double the price of the gems. Or double the gem count for the price, I guess, not the price. I don't want that doubled up. Jelly Roll carried the World Cup. Joke. I'm glad that's a joke, because that was completely opposite of, you know, reality there. Bro, you know, sent the World Cup to the mines with that song. Like, what the heck?
I've actually never felt this way before, though.
I'm high and I'm getting higher. No chains. Chains don't rattle no more.
I'm feeling lighter.
Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling lighter. This is going to be a free kick for Czechia. Czechia is going to win. I mean, I'm actually starting to feel less confident in Czechia winning. I didn't know that South Korea were actually going to play this good in the match so far. You might be right with the 1-1, to be honest. You might be right. Though Czechia could pull something off.
I'm going to get those points. I'm telling you, I'm going to get those points.
I kind of regret putting 2-1 for Czechia now, just based on their gameplay at the moment. I think I was more confident in them getting it over the line here, but it's not looking good so far.
I'm going to get all three, you know? All three of those points.
Like, just some of the gameplay from the defense is a little sloppy, though. They could definitely score from a set piece, that's for sure. A little bit of a tackle there between Kuful and I think that was also Lee. Number 3 Lee, that was. Type of Sue video when. Energetic Sue. I actually did Sane 2,336 Sues in one live stream, so you can go see that if you want, Lee. It's on one of the old streams. You can see a 0-0. 0-0's possible here. I'm thinking more of a 1-1. I definitely think both teams are going to score today. The defenses don't look too solid, but yeah, 0-0 is possible. I'm really sort of regretting now, voting 2-1 for the pre-match guess here. I just thought Czechia would be better. I know, I just thought going into this match that South Korea didn't have, the quality they used to have. A younger Son. A lot of their players were younger as well. They had a lot more, I think, hunger in the World Cups. Now, I just didn't really see that going into this tournament, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe they still do have this hunger where they can, get it over the line in some of these games. And maybe a video of you playing football. I haven't played football in a bit, actually. Last time I went to training was like a month ago. That's because I've just been focused on streaming. Of course, I feel streaming is more of a valid career currently than footballing because, I'm a little bit too old to sort of... Well, I'm not too old, but, it's kind of hard for me to go into a major club now or something like that. I'd have to really lock in. Send the stream, just find it. It's on the channel. Just search up Sue's DinoDoomz and you'll see it. SUI DinoDoomz. But yeah, it's on the channel. It wasn't that long ago as well. What's Sue? That's what Ronaldo says when he scores. The best celebration sound of all time by the best player of all time. And DinoDoomz, you look like someone in my school. DinoDoomz looks like that, DinoDoomz looks like a generic human. Like, I don't know, he's got the generic human face. That's why that guy can't be a YouTuber. He just looks too much like a generic person. And it's going to be now lobbed down. I don't look like a generic person. I actually look like, like unique. A degenerate. No, I don't. Okay, W's. And this is going to be caught up by Kovar. What isn't it Hradecki? Doesn't Hradecki play for Czechia? Hradecki. Leverkusen goalkeeper. I swear he plays...
Isn't he Hungarian?
Let me check this. Hradecki. Where is he? What's his name? Is his name Lucas Hradecki?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Finland.
I always thought he was from Czechia. Okay. I was like, going into this match, I was like, why aren't they playing him? But I thought he was like injured. He's from Finland. Jeez Louise, didn't know that. Guess I wasn't really focusing too much on his nation. As I said, I don't focus on the nations. I just focus on are you good or you're not. Except when the World Cup comes around, then I focus on the nations, I guess, a bit more. And a absolute stinking shot there by Sulch just sends it to space, and that's going to be a goal kick for Korea. And DinoDoomz looks like a mini you or your son. DinoDoomz does not look like me at all. I don't look bad. I don't look trash. This guy looks like garbage, and I look good. So, there's a difference
the opposite,
there. He looks unemployed. He looks homeless. He literally looks homeless.
Yo, Chad, it's the opposite, right?
No, it's not. No, chat. It doesn't look opposite.
Right, DinoDoomz if I'm the goat. And right DinoDoomz if he's the goat.
No. You look like literal just, I found you in a dumpster. Like, I'm not even joking. Exactly. By the way, I have school, though, but I have the last day. W's, Delvin, let's go. And then once, school's done, you can just go on every stream continually. DinoDoomz takes up your entire life. Yeah, exactly. I see you, Eiley. W's.
That's glaze.
Got the Sigma look as well.
That's glaze.
See this jawline as well, by the way? This is like sharp jawline. Like, I could cut, I could cut steel with this jawline. Like, this guy's got, literal round nothing, man.
Yeah.
Like, so, looks like a potato for a head. DinoDoomz all day. Jeez Louise, Terra. You have zero taste, gang. This is going to be now over to Lee, left centre-back. Now over to Kim Min Jae as the middle centre-back. $100 billion. Here's all of my money to pay for your diamonds. Thank you, Abrima. If you gave me that, I'd actually complete the game in one day. No joke. During anniversary month as well, when everything's available. This is going to be now over to, I believe that is Kim, the goalkeeper. No, said it why I believe it when he's the only goalkeeper in the field for South Korea. Dino could be date. What in the world are you talking about? Holy jeez. What? What? Okay, no. No, Dino couldn't be date. No. Wrong. No. Who is dominating the game?
The fruit?
Yeah, maybe. Currently dominating the game, I've got to say it's very neutral. I wouldn't say there's really one dominator in this game. 55% possession for South Korea. Stop laughing off cam, man. 45% possession for Czechia. I think it's very even, though South Korea has more shots, more touches in the opposition box, so I'd say they're probably handling the game a little bit better. Fun fact, there's a number called Bigfoot. There is a number called Bigfoot. What? Do I spell Friday? Friday? Like Friday or Friday? You don't spell with fry, like F-R-I. You spell F-R-I-D-A-Y.
Only real Geometry Dash players will get the reference, but there's a number called Boobawamba. Yeah.
No one
Hey,
cares
you didn't know
about that. And Dino, be my BF. Best friend? Sure, I'll be your best friend. Sometimes I read the chat and I wonder, am I too old to be here? Sometimes I wonder that too, Kazuma, and I'm the one hosting the stream. Nah, don't worry, you know, the maturity age of me, you know, is all that matters, you know. You don't even have to, you literally could just straight up ignore every chatter and just chat, you know, straight to direct to us.
Could you be dagged?
It's not even funny. It's not even funny, gang. How is that funny? Nah, Kazuma's a goat for being on here, you know, even with the, you know, the average age on this channel being 3. I think it might be even lower than that, might be 1. Dino stinks, thank you. Just, great. Big $ Bigfoot, here's all my bank account, too many zeros to count. Joke? Okay. Dino, do you go to college? No, I'm having a gap year, you know, doing streaming. I guess my gap year's up, so I'm just doing streaming now. It's like a permanent thing, basically. Thinking about it, I might be the oldest here. You probably are. You probably are, especially if the 1998 World Cup, or was that your first one? I think you said that right. Yeah, you'd probably be the oldest here.
I've got the match kit. I'm older.
I would assume if you were watching that World Cup, right? Let's say I can kind of predict your age here. So in that World Cup, you would have been, you know,
8.
So when do you think they were born? 1990?
Yeah.
I think they were born 1992. I think.
No, 1990.
Or 1993. I think they would remember if they're 6 or 5 years old. I'm going to say, because they wouldn't have watched the one beforehand. They wouldn't have watched the 1994 World Cup.
Yeah.
Because they said that 1998 was their first, so they wouldn't have been sentient during the 1994. So that means...
No, they might have been.
No, they wouldn't have been sentient, so that means below the age of 5. So you would have been...
1990.
I'm saying you're born in 1993. You were 12! Oh.
Yeah, I was closer than you.
Okay.
It was 1970... No, what?
12? Okay, wow. I thought you were, like, literally, like, day 1 footballer. Like, geez Louise, I didn't know that you missed a World Cup there. That's crazy. Like, I'm saying, like, as in, like, missed the World Cup.
I'm saying, what was that dive?
Okay, I guess. Wow, I didn't predict that one. W's Kazuma, yeah, you are the oldest here by a long shot, actually, I think. I don't think anyone comes close, so, you know. I guess me, probably second. Born in 85. Jeez Louise, okay. Jeez Louise, fair enough. You know, that's W's. And can you watch my edit? Not at the moment, Jason. Watching the MSM stream tonight, okay? Yeah. Okay, it's going to be now over to Lee. And it's going to be with, I think that's Lee Kangin. As I said, he's been everywhere on the field today.
By the way, edit me, not Dino, because I'm the only one who's deserving of edit.
Who wants an edit, bro? No one wants an edit. Huang, now back to Kim Min Jae. I definitely think, yeah, the rocks to the back. Kim Min Jae has definitely been solid. Lee on the left back position, sort of left centre back, is great. Son's going to take a long ranger, just absolutely belts it into the crowd. Probably cracked someone's hand there from the force of that shot. Just over the bar, actually. That would have been a good shot on target. The South Korean fans are absolutely, you know, blessed to have Son, you know, still playing at this sort of level here. Like, this guy's going crazy. He's only, I mean, 33, but, you know, I can't believe he went to MLS at that age, man. Like, should have been going really to, you know, A, if you want a competitive league, SPL, but B, you know, should have really gone to, like, even, I think, a Bundesliga team. You know, he should have linked up again with Harry Kane and Bayern. I think he would have been great in Bayern, actually, or even in Dortmund. I can imagine Son in, like, one of the Bundesliga teams. I don't know why. Maybe in Leverkusen on, like, a Leverkusen rebuild, for sure as well.
Yeah, didn't he used to play for Leverkusen?
And if Czechia wins, you got to date me, Dino. A, I don't even know how old you are. B, I don't know what you look like. C, I don't know anything about you. And D, no. Like, no. And Dino is better than Dino? Sure. And you're great W's, King. And Dino's brother deserves an edit, sure. And man, the match in the Mexico match was Quinones. Yes, of course. I'm really happy it was him as well again. And Son, skilling past one, takes another shot, and he just misses again. Son's gonna score, man. Son is gonna score. You think he's gonna score,
1-1.
right?
It's gonna be 1-1. Son's gonna score, and I think I'm
You're always halfway off camera, bro.
I'm predicting Silk to score.
Sulk?
No?
I actually,
and Son.
I don't know why I think Provod's going to score now the more I think about
the opposite, you know? The opposite.
it. No, I'm not saying it's because he's the opposite I am. Like, I actually think he's going to score. I don't know why. Just feel like, he plays for Slavia Prague, which is in Czech Republic League, right? Czechia League. I don't know. I just feel like he's going to be the sort of the hometown hero, I guess. And Dino is Muslim. I'm technically not. I am absent of religion, though I support all, of course. I'm always willing to learn. But yeah, that's not like a, necessary rule I follow. Thank you, Ibrahima. And Danielle, I don't even know who you are. And for all I know, you could be like an 80-year-old, person. I don't know. Dino is atheist. No. Search up what, I believe PewDiePie says it best, actually. I think PewDiePie is the one who says this. The one PewDiePie talks about, where he's, someone asked him the same question, he had a really good response, and that's the response for me. So that's the stance, not atheist. No, because atheist sort of denies religion in itself. And that's not what I do. I don't deny other people their own beliefs, for example. There is a specific term for it. I forgot what it's called, I think some, and if you know what it is, you can say. But, yeah, that's what I've always just believed, just be grateful of everyone, don't ever judge someone by, their personal beliefs. Absolutely, just be a good human being. Educational dooms, exactly.
Wiser dooms.
Wise dooms, yeah. Danielle is an 80-year-old. I mean, I don't know. It could be. Yeah. There's a rip-off of cornflakes that's called cornflakes. Fair enough. I actually like the rip-off Frosty Flakes, because it's not a rip-off, because it's sort of the same brand. But the one with the tiger on that I called, Daniel Tiger. Big buff tiger.
Isn't that the actual Frosty Flakes?
Yeah, the actual ones. They're not rip-off. Like technically cornflakes are first, though. They were made in, the 1920s, so, yeah. I would say Frosty Flakes are better, though. They just have more sweetness. Cornflakes too bland. Neat. Sweet. You're 20, sure. I definitely believe you. Definitely. PewDiePie, Felix identifies as agnostic. Yes, agnostic. Yes, you stay there, he does not believe it. Yes, acknowledges that you cannot definitely. But, also, just the addition of that, I don't go and diss anyone else's religion and stuff like that. So yeah. And for real? You are for real? Definitely for real? Yeah, sure. Hit me up on the Instagram DMs then. Okay, this is going to be now Human Son in the back. It's going to be with Sucic, who I believe took that last corner, actually, as well. Cool foot. Now back to Chalapek. And how's my turtle doing? Doing good, actually. DinoDoomz can go bring it out if he wants. You can get it. I'm too stuck in here. Where I am, the green screen's like 2 meters behind my chair. I can't move at all. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck. And yeah. And no, I'd win. Gojo, I'll remember you as long as I live. Ryoman Sakuna. And how many shots does South Korea shoot? So currently, South Korea has taken 6 shots and Czechia has taken 2. They've had 5 touches in the opposition box, South Korea, and 4 for Czechia. So they've actually got the same amount of touches, but just, yeah, not the same conversion of shots. And, sorry, I haven't been in your streams. No problems, Mr. Dum Dum. Welcome stream, by the way. I hope you're doing good. No, it's all good. People take their time. You don't have to be on every stream, Don't have to be on every stream.
How do you even open this?
How do you open? There's a little, there's like a handle. It's at the top. It's at the top.
This?
Yeah, and you pull it and then it comes out. It's like a cage fence handle. It's like inside of the thing. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Bro doesn't know how to open a stupid cage. I've been on your stream 2 times. Yeah, haven't you been on 3 times, I swear? We definitely know your life, Daniel. I feel like, easily the name Daniela could just be remove the A. What do you have? Daniel. 80-year-old guy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trolling. I'm being serious. So many Mexican fans in this game. I think there is more Mexicans than Czechs or South Koreans. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This is the problem with this World Cup is that there's not many traveling fans. And it's too hard to travel. It's very expensive. So you're going to have a lot of Americans, a lot of Mexicans, and a lot of Canadians in most of the matches here. And You're Mexican? W's, yeah. Well done to Mexico, by the way, for the opening game, Mr. Dum Dum. I don't specifically remember you on the streams because it's kind of hard. There's been lots of people on the streams, especially for one of the games we play now pulls like 80 people per stream, so like concurrently. So yeah, obviously the level's not the same here for these matches. But, you know, for those streams, there's so many people, so I have to try and remember everyone. But yeah, if people aren't on the streams for a while, it kind of slips my mind sometimes. But yeah, definitely W's to Mexico. I'm so proud Quinones scored for SPL as well. And your Pechidna pick. I see. Okay, fair enough. W's. And also, why am I a visitor in the S&P? Undo this now. I did the chicken in the background as a joke. I did it, Eiley, because I can't trust that you weren't the one who summoned all the Ender Dragons. Now, I don't know who it was. I'm not blaming people. But I've turned on everyone who was on Operator except for CDF into Visitors. And that will be like that until I can prove who was the one that used the command block with a repeating command block to summon Ender Dragons. I know who it was. But yeah, there's no more Operator now on the S&P anymore. Only ones who's the end Operator is me, CDF, and that's it. And maybe Sans. And the reason I'm giving CDF is because bro's been on the channel longer than everyone here combined. Bros was here when I first streamed. Dino, set a stream for the year you were born, plus 100 years. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, like allergic for some reason, something in this room. Definitely, my other dog, my husky dog Frosty's been sleeping here for a bit, so I guess the fur's like everywhere. And yeah, absolutely W's. Yeah, I'm going to set a stream for 100 years time. Probably won't set it yet. I'll have to set it like when I know Streamlabs isn't going to bug out and just go and delete the pre-stream. But yeah, I'll set a stream for 100 years time. Why not? I'll stream on the day. As I said, I'll stream every day until the day I die. Probably not every day, but like, you know, majority of days. Like maybe 5 to 6 days per week. Yeah, I will never stop. I'm going to be that one guy that stays around forever. And Son almost oh man, Son, bro, slipped over in the box with a tap-in, gang. No, that would have been such a good chance. Son had almost that in the bag there, a goal for South Korea. How did he not score? Dino, does YouTube tell you the demographics of your viewers and their gender? Would be curious to see the difference. It does, actually, but most of my viewers, since they're younger, I don't think it, you know, has the full capacity to tell me, because I think it's, like, private. Some of them, I guess I can say right now, while there's, you know, not really much action going on in this game, Dynamite's can alert me to something big. I guess this South Korea chance could be something while I pull this up. Analytics, audience, okay, demographic.
Oh, here's a chance.
Yeah, here's a very good chance as well. Crossed in. It's going to be a play on. Wow, Czechia kept that in. That's kind of crazy. So, most people watch my streams on TV. Wow, okay. Most people are male. 68% of the viewers are male, 31% female. And most viewers are between the age of 25 to 34, though, of course, most people are probably faking their age so then they can access, you know, non-kid YouTube. So that's 29.6% of viewers, 25 to 34. 18%, 13 to 17. And 32% of the viewers in USA. By the way, when I started, it was like 80% were in like India, and then I think like 60% in 15% in Saudi. Now it's 32% USA and then 8% in UK. I think that's because of the time change, but that's interesting to see. 3% Mexican. Wow, so they would have been, you know, 3% of my Mexican viewers would have been great there for that, you know, win. I honestly missed this account. My vids are still on it. Yeah, but Orion, you should come back to the streams as well, gang. You know, you've been a presence that's been missed. And also, Gimme, I've been on this channel for almost a year. What? Give what? You want to be an operator or even a Titanium T-Rex? I have to do that, Eiley. Even for TTs on that, I'll give you operator on the other server. But on this one for now, I even though I'm not going to use operator commands anymore. And there's a reason I'm doing that. It's just for I don't want that. There's a lot of effort being put in for the backrooms now. Like, a lot of people put in a lot of effort. So I don't really want to mess that up and ruin it for the people who have put in, you know, multiple. There's someone's been playing this Backrooms server, by the way, for 10 hours. They played it for 10 hours in total already. And I don't want to ruin that 10 hours of progress. And, yeah, W's. Who's 2034 watching someone stream a kids game? maybe they like watching me. Maybe they do. You know, maybe, you know. So when I'm 60 streaming, it would be weird for 40-year-olds to watch me. I don't know. Force your kid to do a triple backflip. Do a quadruple backflip now.
Okay.
By the way, it's 5 a.m. in the morning in Saudi, and it's like light outside. By the way, like the it's not a triple backflip. Get the heck off the screen. And yeah. Also, children is great. Yes, this is not my kid. I don't have a child. Okay, it's not my kid. You know what? From now on, I'm just gonna call him my kid. Okay, from now on the stream, we're gonna call DinoDoomz. No, just for like trolling people that come in and they're like, wait, is that you? Who is that? Is that your brother? And like, nah, that's my child.
No, I'm your grandson.
Okay, this is my grandson, guys. DinoDoomz, my grandson. Yeah, this is my grandson. Okay, guys, 100%. And I'm gonna call you Mrs. Kazuma. What the heck? Okay, sure. That's halftime, by the way. Did I stop the timer? Yeah. Halftime 0-0. I do think it's possibly this could definitely be a 0-0 game. Now looking at it, I don't think it's going to be for me. I got the first prediction somewhat right. Second one, I don't think I've done well at. But you know, the third game, Qatar versus Switzerland. I said 2-0 Switzerland. I don't think Qatar scores at all in that game. I think I've actually been lenient to Qatar. I think maybe it should be 3-0 Switzerland. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's going to be 2-0 Switzerland, or is it going to be a different scoreline? And you prefer Mr. Kazuma since you're not a girlfriend. Yeah, fair enough. Hi, Dino's grandson. Yes, this is my grandson, guys. Anyone new? This is my grandson, DinoDoomz. You know, he's a very neurodivergent person. I don't know.
Why were you touching me like this?
I don't know. I just felt like touching your head's like really round, I guess. Don't touch my mouth, bro. That's really weird. Okay. The internet is a weird place, yes. You think 3-0 for Switzerland? I actually might agree with that. I might go 3-0, actually. I'm changing my score prediction for that one. So far on the table, by the way, me, Atta, Sina, Kossar, and the manager of Tesco all got our first predictions correct there, or partially correct. We all got 2 points, which is great. Poor Dino, single grandfather. Yeah, single grandfather, never married. And I still have a grandson somehow. I just, you know, inherited one, I guess, through pure magic. Spawning a grandson. Play tic-tac-toe on his forehead. His forehead's actually huge. This is like massive space to play tic-tac-toe. A lot of people say my forehead's big. I don't think it's that big.
Your forehead's bigger than mine, bro.
You know, that's where the brain goes in, gang. Like, it's like the brain area is here.
Hey, whose is bigger? Yours is way bigger.
Or yours is like massive slab, gang. Choose you. What are you talking about, Daniela? What? Okay, this is I'm saying you're saying I'm not 20. I can't believe you because your profile is just a D with like a green coloring. I don't know what you look like. I don't know how old you are. I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything. I don't know a single thing. Like, fun fact, like, you know, when you meet someone in life, you probably meet them first. You know, you meet and you talk, and then afterwards, you don't, like, I don't know, like, pretend DinoDoomz is a girl here, right? Pretend DinoDoomz is a girl. I say, without knowing what they look like they're off screen, they're a girl, we can just see, like, part of their shoulder or something. Yo, DinoDoomz! Yeah, you're my boyfriend now, or you're my girlfriend now. You know what? Let's dap you off, my god.
Can someone clip that? The part where he just says, "You're my boyfriend now." Somebody clip that.
I'm going to halftime break, gang. I can't, man. You've ruined my life. You've ruined my life.
Somebody clip that.
You ruined my life, gang. He's my grandson, who's also my boyfriend. Fun fact. What's going on in this stream, man? This stream is so stupid. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should bring this energy to all of the streams, I guess. I don't know. Is it better to bring this energy to every stream, or do I be the most generic, you know, person ever, of all time? I'm his long-lost uncle. Yeah, Ahmed, you're my long-lost uncle, who's also his cousin's brother. And I'm his grandfather.
If he's my cousin's brother, then he's just my cousin.
No, my cousin's brother. So he's your cousin's brother. Yeah.
You dumb.
Your cousin's
My
brother.
cousin's brother is my cousin.
Your cousin's brother. That's what I just said. Your cousin's brother.
Is my cousin.
What do you mean?
My cousin's brother is my cousin.
Oh, your cousin. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. They're just showing this Human Son chance again where he shot the ball. How did he miss the target, man? Like, what is he doing, man? Human Son throwing. I think he's purposely throwing or
He
something.
could have actually through balled there then, honestly.
Yeah, he's been a bit selfish. Like, I gotta say, Son, like, can we stop being selfish here?
Here's how
Bro's
far he
going
missed the
straight.
target.
He's going, like, running in for that one, and he's just, you know, not even focusing. Sans is his father. What? Sans is the father? What? How did he slip over on that chance, man? That is crazy, though.
Sans is your father's son.
So my father.
Yeah. That's basically
My father's father's
that's
son.
your context of it.
You're my...
Bruh, what is Son doing though?
You're my grandfather's father's grandson's father.
So your grandfather?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what's going on, man. All I know is... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. BRB, I guess.
You're my sister.
Halftime. Nah, get off. Get off halftime. I'm putting halftime on like, geez Louise, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Why? No, not Sue. L. CDF is my cousin's brother's friend's cousin's son, who's related to
So your cousin's,
Dynamites.
Your cousin's friend's
Who's
brother.
related to Dynamites, genetically, as a brother. So he's my kid. Okay, I know what's going on here. Smash like, yeah. So join in. By the way, guys, join Instagram. We're posting football stuff on there every day, basically. And Instagram DMs always open to anyone who's not got Discord who wants to contact me for any reason. A lot of people don't have Discord, so you know, join Instagram up. Halftime break coming up. But yeah, so W's in the chat. Let's go. Okay, at the end of the stream, I'll watch the stupid stream clip. Okay, I promise you. Okay, I will do so for sure. Second half about to start here, guys. Hope you're doing good. And W's, welcome back. That was really quick because there was like literally nothing to really, you know, like the second half basically lasted, like the halftime lasted like 3 seconds.
Come on, everybody jump.
What? Oh no. World Cup, everybody jump. By the way, this is my Instagram. I just put it on there because why not? FIFA World Cup group. I think it's Group B. Group B?
Group A.
This is a Group A match? This is not a Group A match, right? It's a Group A match?
Yeah.
Wait, this whole time? I think I wrote Group B on the stupid, thing before. Group
Stupid.
A match 2. There we go. Well, I'm dumb. I think I wrote Group B on the Discord ping earlier. Second half is underway, though. Let's go ahead and start the timer. I think it's like maybe 7 seconds underway. W's in the chat, though. Yes. Why the hate? No, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, genuinely, there's no way. You created that account 3 seconds ago, gang. You created that account 3 seconds ago. I don't fall for cap. I don't fall for it. It's impossible for me to fall for. Diddy is a very bad person. Why are we mentioning him? Why are we mentioning that guy? I don't know. What? Okay, who is the player dominating the match right now? Probably Son. You know, I mean, the second half just started, so we don't really have the you know, exact person who's dominating right now, but I'd probably say Son's the one that's been sort of everything's created for him. Also, probably Lee Kang-in as well.
DinoDoomz dies on the field.
What? Okay, I don't think there's been any substitutions yet either. Kim and Jay actually has the highest rating in the game so far, surprisingly. Didn't expect that. And Dooms, I made a YT post for you. It's 2 call images. W's, let's go. W's. And your kids are back. What? Okay. Like, you have IRL kids or what? Like, what the heck is it? I'm so confused, man. What is going on? Okay, there's a handball there by Lee Kang-in. I think it's going to be play on for Czechia. Czechia, again, starting the half pretty strong there as well. And can you see your post after the match? Sure, I'll see your post and the clip that I was sent as well, for sure. Also, it's going to be now over to, I believe, Krejci. Okay, now over to Hranak. Now to Chalupek. Headed away. It's now going to be controlled. Controlled by... I don't know what Kim Min Jae's doing there. That's pretty terrible. Just commits a foul on Patrick Schick for no reason. You know, it was kind of a stupid foul there. There we go. It's now going to be over to, I believe, Sojka. Do you think there's going to be a goal? Do you think, like, honestly, there'll be a goal? Because you don't get points, by the way, if they don't score.
What? But I guess there was a draw.
No, you get points based on goals, I think. Because I got 2 points for predicting 2 goals for Mexico. So I think you'll get 0 points. I think if it was 1-0, you would get 1 point, I believe. Though, what did you guess originally?
1-1.
And the final score, you got 0 points.
For what?
For the first match. The first match.
I guess 2-1 for,
so you wouldn't have got... sorry, it's not based on goals, sorry. So you would get points here. You get 2 points. I don't think you get 3, you just get 2.
It will be 1-1, I'm telling you right now.
I think 3 points if you get the exact scoreline correct.
I'm telling you right now it's going to be 1-1 at the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
My nose is tiny. It's not that bad. I got this account last year. Gang, I'm talking about Instagram account. You know, you can click on the Instagram account and you can see when the account was created. And it says May 2026. Account based in Argentina. Fun fact as well. So, you know, that's kind of revealing information. Yeah, Argentina, like, hope they don't win the World Cup. I'm not saying that just because of you, by the way. I, like, genuinely don't want them to win the World Cup because I don't want Messi getting 2 World Cups. This is going to be now back over to Lee. Now Kim. Now over to Pike. My account was created in 2015 August. W's for that. It's going to be now over to Pike again. Just leaving it to Huang. It's going to be Huang now to Lee Kang-in. Huang passing it through ball. He might take the shot. He does. And it's going to be a little bit of a tap-in. Just missed. Somehow, South Korea missed the tap-in. Thought it was going to be offside there, I think. Lee from Mines. But it wasn't offside. It was instead onside. And he's just in disbelief, man. It should have been 1-0 for South Korea. How did they miss that? Jeez Louise, man. That is insane. That is insane. Yours was 2015 September. W's. I think mine was 2013 May. I
don't even know when mine was. Mine was probably like 2015.
Yours was like March something. I think like 2015 March maybe. Okay, this is going to be now for Patrick Schick. Just trying to get the ball through. Sorry, that wasn't Patrick Schick actually. It was number 17 who's Provod. Who I do think is going to score for Czechia still. I'm still confident in a 1-1. A 2-1 here for Czechia. Definitely confident. I mean, if Czechia get the win, I still get 2 points. So I'm happy with a goal. Just 1 goal, and they keep the win. So I get the 2 points.
1-1. Please, 1-1. I want 1-1.
You know, I think the football prediction table is actually much better because it makes every match competitive. Like, you want to watch every match because you want your team to do well that you voted. You know, you want to win the table. For sure. And yeah, Jason, what's good? Read last. Can you just straight up send that again, gang? Appreciate it. This is going to be Son. Son on a chance here. There's a lot of space out on that left side there. It's going to be collected up by Lee from Ostia Vienna. Trying to pass it through to absolutely no one. I don't know who he's passing to when no one's in the box. I mean, how? What am I mean for? What are you talking about? What? Why? Okay, this is going to be now over to Hranak. Chalupek. His story continues. Yes, his story does continue. It's going to be Hranak now again with the ball. Playing with two centre-backs now, Czechia. They've gone very more attacking, I think. I think the halftime talk might have helped them out, sort of work out the weaknesses of South Korea, which I do actually think that South Korea's weakness is the lack of defense that they have, actually. So they've gone more attacking here. Same, to be honest, with South Korea to Czechia. They're really just both playing attacking. Son trying to get through, passing it off. Just not a great pass from Son at all. We really expected more from him to Mindsley, to be honest. I'm a robot going to the moon. W's, sure. It's going to be now Mindsley over to Lee from Ostia Vienna. Now it's going to be Lee from Ostia Vienna all the way back now to Lee from that club that I don't know. Because I can't see it because it's sort of a hard badge to know. Gangwon FC, okay. Good clearance there, by the way, from, I think that was Kufot. And what was that blue thing? That's where the green screen ends. So as you can see, I stick my hand through and it like goes around the green screen.
Is that like Bikini Bottom or something?
There.
SpongeBob?
What do you mean?
SpongeBob?
Bro, that's my blind. My blind is blue. Have you not been in this room for
No, but like look at it and just
It doesn't look like anything. What are you talking about?
just look. It looks like something, right?
My Insta was new, but this profile picture is old. Seems fishy. Seems fishy. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. One of you should go bald if the other teams lose. DinoDoomz is bald already. No, if Portugal win the World Cup, DinoDoomz will shave all of his hair off. So you'll still have hair, like you'll still not go completely bald, so you can never grow hair again. You'll shave it so it's like none, so it's like, you know, really short, like shorter than this. My hair is just too good, so I don't want to shave it off.
I won't do that.
Yeah, okay, this is going to be now over to Lee from Feyenoord. Sorry, Midtjylland, sorry. It's now going to be back to Kim and Jay. It's a pizza, moonwalking to the moon. Sure. Okay. This is going to be now with, I believe that was Sojka, who just wins the ball back. Patrick Schick holding the ball up. Gets fouled, absolutely, but it's going to be play on by the referee. It's given a throw-in for South Korea. How? Kim and Jay, very lucky there with that tackle, actually. Here we go. It's going to be throw back to, I believe that is Hranak. Sorry, Kim and Jay. What am I saying? I suddenly thought Czechia was in red. No. It's going to be back to Kim and Jay holding the ball. Yeah, good defense from Korea. I don't think really South Korea mind if it goes to a draw here. I think a draw is really helpful anyway, because I do think both of these teams can get a win against South Africa. I think that South Korea might have a better time of getting a win against South Africa for sure, just based on what their form is currently in this game. I definitely don't think that South Africa are going to qualify through this group. I think that the other three teams might, but the rest of the, South Africa, the only other team, won't. Read last, it was long to spell. Okay, you know what? I'll click on do channel history because I feel like this is a little bit easier though. Okay. Read last. Also, Daniela, that is not you. Domes, I clip you saying you're my boyfriend now. Is that what you wanted me to read? It's like a 1 second sentence. Holy jeez. What? Okay. This is now going to be with, I think, Huang. Back to Lee. This is now going to be Lee holding the ball. Now back over to Seoul. Now to Lee. No, not that. There is no other message there, so Jason, unless you have to, unless YouTube's deleted it. So I'm guessing here YouTube's deleted the message or censored it. So I would reword it maybe to something where it's not maybe containing controversial keywords or keywords containing self-promotion or something like that. Because YouTube censors those. I was walking forward backward. You're making those. I have no idea what's going on. That's crazy. I promise you, by the way, I did just check channel activity. The last comments were those two, so I don't know if there's maybe some missing. Son has a chance. He misses somehow again. What is going on? He should have not been selfish there. That was selfish from Son Heung-min. 100% he should have passed across. Watch the open space here from Son, man. Should have passed across. Open player. Open player. Lee Kang-in has just got an open tap in there. How is he not passing across? And Lusa, welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. Man, Son, too greedy, bro. Too greedy. he is the player to watch for sure. This guy's gone crazy. Like, though, like, on the runs and the turnarounds from the offside position. That is great. He's taking the corner here as well. Taking the right corner. He has scored at Olympiacos before. He might try again today. If it's a tie, who's going to be higher on the table? Both of them will be equal in second place. So they'll both be in second. No person higher. Okay, it's going to be now a throw in here for, I believe, I think South Korea's taking the throw in. Might be another hydration break, I don't know. It's kind of weird, the camera angle. You're funny, Dino. Thank you. I'm so tired, man. Okay, it's going to be now over to that guy, who I can't see. I think it's Lee Kang-in. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be back over to Lee. Now over to Lee. And now back to Kim. And now he's going to pass it over to Lee. And now it's going to be back to Kim. And now it's going to be... I mean, this is fluent commentation, though, but just, you know... USSR wins the 2046 FIFA World Cup. They're going to re-establish the USSR and then they go and win. When Dino forgets, Elden Rings. Bit of spoilers. I sent you last message. Yeah, I saw the spoilers there. It's kind of sad there. I kind of was hoping to find out the USSR wins without spoilers. It's going to be thrown here for Czechia. I think South Korea's coach, Bo Hong, has got a lot of experience, actually. I see him in a lot of World Cups. I think he's been their manager for, like, quite a few of World Cups, I believe. Let's go take a look at his managerial history. Yeah, he managed South Korea way back in the 2013-14 World Cup, so that's where we saw him last time. He didn't actually manage... He managed Holsten Hyundai during the Club World Cup. That's where I saw him last. Knew it. I knew I saw that guy before. Yeah, he managed Holsten Hyundai. And this is going to be now a long throw into Czechia. This is the type of stuff that they're known for, the set pieces. Cross coming in, and it's a chance. And wow, oh my goodness. Somehow, a tap-in miss there. Just again, by one of these teams. It's a tap-in miss. Infantino looking on, probably, you know, I don't know, is he bored or is he excited? I don't know what he's doing here. You know, waiting for this long-range throw-in by... Goal! Goal! It's a goal, and who is it? It's number 7. It's, I believe, Krejci, the captain, scoring for his nation, Czechia. Thank goodness they scored, man. My prediction's on. Holy jeez. Let's go play the goal animation here. Oops, wrong thing. That was the Pokemon there. W goal. That was a great goal. Love the goal animation, by the way. It's pretty cool. I still need to get used to doing them, by the way. It took me a couple of... second attempt, not so great. I thought it was a goalie interference. I have no idea, though. We're going to take a look here again. Now, I don't think it is goalie interference here.
Yeah, he's not really in the way.
Yeah, he's sort of just a little bit away from it. The throw is by Kuful, by the way. And yeah, as I predicted, they would get one from a set piece, which I did say a bit earlier. Let's go put the goal on the score sheet. Yeah, so it was Krejci scoring for Czechia. Keep going to say Czech Republic and Czechoslovakia because, of course, do a lot of history, so I'm always, you know, knowing about those countries. It was in the 59th minute with a beautiful throw-in assist by Kuful. And that is going to be the first goal of the game to put Czechia in front. I did say they added, you know, the quality to go over the line. To be honest, South Korea have been a bit disappointing at the moment, so I'm kind of hoping a bit more from them, to be honest.
Come on, 1-1. I want 1-1.
Yeah, here we go. I think the player is just standing a little bit too, you know, I think the position of Schick there isn't really interfering too much with the goalkeeper in terms.
Yeah, it's a bit to the side, you know.
Yeah. And you don't really care about it. Yeah, XP doesn't actually... I don't know what that does in YouTube chat, to be honest, XP. I have no idea. And yeah. It's going to be now over to, I believe, Huang. Huang to Son. And now back to Huang. Now it's going to be over to Lee Kang-in. And it's going to be crossed in. And it's going to be caught by Kovar, who has been having a pretty decent game, actually, for Czechia. I think he's had a lot of decent saves. He's definitely kept them, you know, with a clean sheet at the moment. You know, that was on him. And another chance here. South Korea goalkeeper Kim coming out there to clear the ball away from the Czechia sprinters that were running on there. Kuful and Provod. It's now going to be back in control with Czechia here. Just playing it in the defense at the moment. It's going to be Zeleny over to Krejci. Now over to Hranek. And now over to Kuful, who did get the brilliant assist. He does a chip through ball to Patrick Schick. There's a chance. And Kim Min-jae just headering a pretty poor header away. And that is going to be a catch for the goalkeeper there. Nice and easy. And Terror is top one. W's Terror. Hold on.
I've just seen... We haven't seen any subs yet.
Yeah, no subs coming on at the moment. They might sub on... I'm assuming Hwang Hee-chan would have to come on soon, right? You know, sub off a defender for South Korea and bring on Hwang Hee-chan. You know, he's definitely a great player. And, you know, that would probably be my predicted substitution. And what do you know? Predicted substitution correct. Hwang Hee-chan's coming on. And Lee is coming off. Not a defender. Instead, Lee is coming off. Hwang Hee-chan coming on. Surprised he didn't start. I would have started him, honestly. But yeah, Lee Jae-sung is coming off, unfortunately.
To be honest, I don't think I would have subbed off Lee. I may have moved Lee Kang-in back into right wing back, and then subbed off Seol for Hwang Hee-chan.
It's going to be now a through ball over to, I believe that is Sulch. Sulch now over to Zeleny. And I feel like they need to put more crosses in, to be honest, Czechia. They're not doing enough crosses into the box. They're not doing enough crosses at all into the box. It looks like there's going to be a double substitution here for Czechia, which is about to occur. It's going to be Hlozek and Chori coming on. And it's going to be Provod and Schick coming off. Patrick Schick's coming off? And there's going to be another player coming on here, Sadalek, and it's going to be Such coming off. Patrick Schick is coming off. Jeez Louise, man. Thought he'd stay on the whole game. He must be tired. He looks flabbergasted there. He must actually be tired. I did not expect that. I thought he would stay on the whole game. Interesting. Well, I mean, if Czechia score 2 more goals, they will go first in the table. We need to see something from Heung-min Son here, which Heung-min Son needs to provide for, you know, South Korea at the moment. He needs to, you know, do it. He needs to bring something to the table. At the moment, he's not really bringing anything. I'll say that for sure. He's sort of been absent from the game. It's going to be now over to Hwang Hee-chan. Just getting nothing on there. It's going to be back to Chalupek. And it's going to be straight back to the goalkeeper. And it's going to be cleared away by Kovar. Just down the field. And it's going to be now Kuful just trying to win the ball. It's going to be a throw in here for South Korea. What does BFDI stand for? I actually have no clue what BFDI stands for, to be honest. But yeah. There's going to be now a throw in here. Throw in. It's going to be taken by Lee, number 13. Son touches. Back to Lee. Crosses it down the other side of the field. Controlled. Now back to Lee. Now over to Lee again. Okay, B, Battle, F4, D, Dream Island. Battle for Dream Island. Okay, I see. Kim. Now over to Lee again. South Korea's defense is looking a bit shaky at the moment. They might actually concede a second. That's what I'm saying. 2-1. My predictions have been goated. You know, so far, 1 game I predicted, but you know, my predictions have been pretty good. I didn't think Mexico would keep a clean sheet, but you know, it was something you don't see every day. And they did.
I want 1-1. South Korea actually looked better in this match, though. Let's be real. In the attack, they looked
South
better.
Korea looked better. Czechia got the goal and sort of startled South Korea a little bit too much, I think. South Korea don't know. They're sort of in shambles a little bit here. They need to start pressing. They need to start bringing the ball up the field. There's actually empty seats at this. Wow. I can't believe for a World Cup there's actually empty seats, by the way, guys. That is insane. The World Cups usually are full, by the way. World Cups always are full, the stands. The stands here are half empty. Like, there are literal massive amounts of stand. Like, the center stand, where the center circle is, like, half the seats are empty. Which is crazy. Okay, here we go. South Korea, potential to cross in. Lee Kang-in. Sort of waiting for the moment here to cross. I pass over to Wang Chan on the left-hand side. He's got pretty open position space here. He's dropping deep. And Loki, I don't know what's happening in chat. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue what's happening in chat, to be honest. Like, I'm just straight up, like, either locked in with the game and football comments, like, more so, to be honest. It's going to be now over to, I believe, Lee. Just holding the ball. Now over to Paik. And there's nothing to talk about. I mean, fair enough. I guess the match, and then you can always ask questions to me. It's not a problem. I'll answer any. Okay, it's going to be now over to, I believe that is, I don't know who that is. I think it's Lee again. I'm just going to call any player I don't know Lee, because it's, very high chance that's the case here with, I think, 80% of the team being Lee. Something. And then this is going to be now over to Lee. I know that is Lee for sure, number 3. And this is going to be now over to... A good chance for South Korea. Chips the keeper. And it goes in. It's 1-1 for South Korea. Who scored that? Who scored? It was number 6.
Animation.
Yeah, wait a second. Twang's the one who scored from Feyenoord. Here's the animation for that goal. And W's in the chat. It's possible. It is possible. My prediction is actually possible, which is crazy.
My prediction.
W's. Wow, that is what a goal as well. Chips the keeper and everything. That is crazily a good goal. Let me go and pull up the chat here so I can actually see you guys. W's in the chat there. That is an absolute chip by Huang. What a chip. That was really good. Good quality from him. Let's go put it on the score sheet as well.
Bruce sent the goalkeeper and
one
of the defenders.
Absolutely sent them shopping. Like, geez Louise, man. He was going crazy there. And now, the 2-1 is on. The 2-1 score prediction. It's going to happen. I'm hoping it does. Yeah, let's go put Huang on the score sheet there. Huang goal at the 67th minute. That's 2 games where the 67th minute has received a goal. The last game received it as well. And it's going to be an assist by who? I believe it's an assist by Lee Kang-in. Of course, he would get an assist. Lee Kang-in. I definitely think Lee Kang-in might be the player of the match, to be honest. If of course, Czechia don't score again here. It could be Kufel as well. He's been great. Or Krejci, because he's also been defensively sound. So it's one of those, pick one. And it's probably one of those guys. Legit thought it was an ad. Nah, the goal animations are crazy. Glad I found them as well. Son subbed off. Son just got subbed off. What? That is insane. Well, Ji-Sung Yom and...
for the draw?
Yeah, I think they might be playing for the draw. Hyun-Gyun-Oh and Ji-Sung Yom subbed on here. I'm very surprised that Son got subbed off. That is crazy. I thought he'd play all 90 minutes. He's not that old as well. It's not like, he just got massive pressure to play continually because he's, like, older or whatever. He's only 33. I mean, football terms, yeah, it's kind of old, but, he's the type of player that could play till 36 for sure. So I'm kind of surprised here that he's being subbed. Didn't expect that from him. Another hydration break, another advert break here for this game. 1-1. I mean, the goals came out of nowhere, and we're back with goals. 2 goals in this match. Could definitely top the previous one, which had 2 only. Just having a look here, seeing the stadium there. That stadium is not full. That is not great. That stadium is like half empty. Like, if you got all the empty seats and you put them to one side together, it would be half empty. No joke. Like, I'm being for real here. South Korea's manager is telling him to get back into this game. It's possible for South Korea to get back into the game. You said, what was your score prediction?
1-1.
So if they stay at 1-1, you've got the guaranteed score prediction here, which is kind of crazy.
Because I'm the GOAT.
First time where it's basically guaranteed, because my one, still another team had to score. Now you just have to hope no one scores.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm hoping Czechia can get it over the line here and get a 2-1. Of course, it shouldn't be startled by that goal. you know, their goal was amazing. What an absolute throw, first of all. And what a header by Krejci. But yeah, definitely, man, could have been better from the defensive sort of attitude of Czechia on that defense for South Korea. Definitely, they should have defended that one a little bit better. And South Korea coming back into the game pretty nicely as well. You know, they conceded, looked a little bit shaky, but then they came back into the game and they scored. Really well done to them, honestly. Because, yeah, Son just powering through. He actually missed that chance as well earlier. They're showing that chance replay here for Son. He should have chipped the keeper higher. Luckily, of course, Hwang knew how to do it a little bit better than Son in that instance. Sends the defender, sends the keeper, and just chips it over. Kovar still with a 7.1 rating, regardless of being absolutely sent to the shops there. Yeah, that was definitely a really good chance there by Hwang to score that. What a goal as well, chipping the goalkeeper. That was a beautiful goal. And yeah, it's 1-1. If it stays like this, it will go to pen. No, it won't go to pens. It will just be a draw, since it's the group stage. Unfortunately, we don't have pens in the group stage. It would be crazy if we did, where there's only wins in the group stage. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, South Korea should win. I mean, South Korea, I don't think have the full quality to get over the line here, to be honest. I don't think they will. I think a draw is probably max. Though, again, I'm not even doubting them as well. I think they're great. I think that they will win against South Africa for sure. But against this defense so far that we've seen from Czechia, I think a draw is probably the best they can hope for. Though, definitely they could get another goal. But I'm still thinking that a draw is sort of their highest, you know, potential in this game. Definitely can concede again as well. The referee's sort of restarting play again. Kind of weird. He let them take the restart for the hydration break. Now he's restarting the game again. Don't know what that's all about, but okay. It's going to be back to Kim, the goalkeeper. Just going to play this out with a deep goal kick here. He's going to send it all the way down the field to, I believe that is number 25, Ji Sung-eum, who's playing left wing. Hwang Hee-chan now playing more of a striker role, his native position. It's going to be now over to a goal kick for Czechia. Korea got lucky. I don't think they got lucky, no. I think they deserved a goal for how many chances they had. I would say that Czechia has been getting lucky, but that might come down to the defense here. You know. But yeah. I don't know why Eileen's deleting their chats, actually, to be honest. You know, no need to. It's all good. Okay, this is going to be a goal kick for Kovar. Riz Mama. Fair enough. Okay, the referee's counting down 3...
What do you mean fair
2.
enough?
No. I'm just saying fair enough. I'm so tired, man. This is going to be now collected up by, I think that was Hwang Hee. Oh, Hwang Hee-chan was now on the left side. I think they're rotating. Ji Sung-eum and Hwang Hee-chan are like rotating positions almost. And, yeah, this is going to be now a free kick for Lee. Don't worry, Gujib, I know that you're a, you know, what you are, a boy. You know, since you told me. No, you don't need approval from anyone, gang. It's all good. It's going to be now a free kick for South Korea. Why didn't they just play advantage? There was advantage there. I don't know why they didn't just play. That was a foul by Krejci. The Wolves man scored. Wolves have got a lot of players that are good on their hands. Both players from Wolves have scored so far. Raul Jimenez and Krejci. 2 Wolves players. Because Raul Jimenez rejoined the club this transfer window, and he scored, and now Krejci scored.
What club does Hwang Hee-chan play for right now?
Wolves. So if he scores, he'll be another Wolves player to score. So far, Wolves has had the most goals in this competition here. They've had 2 goals in the World Cup. Kotsia with 1 goal, and then the other goal was by Hwang, who is playing in Feyenoord. So Feyenoord 1 goal, Kotsia 1 goal, Wolves 2 goals. Very interesting as well. Yeah, it's just rage bait, fair enough. That's why I'm falling for the, you know, the fake female profile. You know, I don't fall for that stuff, gang. It's too hard to fall for that. This is now going to be over to Paik. It's now going to be Hwang, the goal scorer. 1-2 for Paik. Now back. Now over to Lee. South Korea have definitely been in control in the last 15 minutes-ish. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be now over to... I saw you saying soccer. I do not say soccer, gang. I do not. This is the Lee now to Seoul. Losing the ball. It's going to be Czechia. Long ball down the field there. I feel like Czechia should be winning more header challenges than they are. They're just not winning any at all. It's kind of weird because a lot of their players are really tall as well. It's going to be played on advantage here for Czechia. There was a sort of a foul there. Referee gets play on. It's now going to be over to, I believe, Sojka. Now it's going to be running down the field. Adam Hodzek. And he just gets fouled. It's going to be a free kick for Czechia. Another chance here. They could score from this one. They could score. So, you know, they got the talent for the free kicks to header them on. Definitely a foul.
I hope they don't.
So basically, it comes down to the wire of if they score, I get the points. If they don't, no one scores, you get the points. I'm relying on something better. You're relying on both teams not score. I'm relying on one team to just score. Say one if soccer. I mean, football is better, but say two if us. One. I mean, that's pretty obvious. One. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and cross the ball. And anyone who says two, I'll permaban from the streams forever. You'll never get a rejoin. Why the heck are you off cam? Like, half of your face is on. What are you doing? Okay. It's going to be a free kick now for... I think Karachi's taking? Or Zeleni. He might take, actually.
No
Here we
goal.
go.
No goal.
Cross going in. Header, it's a goal! But I think it's, yeah, it's a goal. It's a goal. 2-1. We got the, I got it. Ha ha ha. Tell you that, man. Yeah, your prediction's wrong.
No.
Absolutely bashed there. You absolutely bashed. Oh, wait a minute.
Offside.
Offside. I knew, I mean, is it offside though? Is it?
Yeah, that's 100% offside.
Yeah, it's okay, sure. Why? I knew they would score from it though, but just no. That's annoying. That's annoying. Would have been the first goal for, I believe, Sucic as well, who I think doesn't deserve a goal. That's sad. Hi, Franco. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Offside. Here we go. Kim's going to take the goalkeeper. Long ball. 13 minutes left. You're good. W's, Franco. Let's go. Yeah, it's going to be a long ball here. Come on, my goat, Kim. Just boot the ball down the field. Thank you. And it's going to be headed away by the Czechia defense. It's now going to be with Lee Kang-in, who is definitely getting the player of the match for sure. Like, unless Czechia score, he's getting player of the match 100,000%. This guy's going crazy. Cross going in, headed clear by Chelopek. Lee Kang-in, player of the match. Agreed?
Agree.
Agree, 100%. Here we go. And cross coming in by South Korea again. It's going to be controlled in the box by Lee Kang-in. He's going to do a dud, sends it, and it's going to be caught by Korvar there. Nice catch by the goalkeeper.
I even think, I know he conceded, but Kovar could have a chance at player of the match. Because, like, I feel like he's made lots of saves, lots of
he's been great.
Lots of catches.
He's been great.
Yeah, I don't think he's really made any inaccurate passes either.
For sure. It's going to be with, I believe, Korvar. And some high press there from South Korea. It's going to be headed forward. Controlled up by South Korea again. Just Czechia not able to get that long ball to them. It's going to be now a long ball going over to Lee Kang-in. Looked offside. Crosses the ball in. South Korea score. It's another goal. South Korea get a goal in. 2-1. And it looks like we're both going to be incorrect here. Holy jeez. And what a goal that was as well. I mean, they deserve two. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's offside or not. They might check in VAR. We'll have to wait and see. No VAR used so far this tournament except for the red card. So we'll have to wait and see. Will they check it? But yeah, what a goal, man. What an absolute goal. W goal. W goal. I was just vibing to the music there at that point. What a goal, man. And, yeah, was that Huang Yi-chan who scored? It was Oh, imagine if Huang Yi-chan scored, it would have been 2 Wolves players. That'd be crazy. But yeah, what a goal there by Yu Oh. That was really a solid goal. And, I mean, Lee Kang-in, player of the match, 100% now. There is no doubt about it. And the goal is given, of course, as well there. Definitely onside as well.
What about Huang?
Yeah.
Huang might get player of the match. 1 assist, 1 goal.
Oh, he got the assist as well. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess. That's that. Yeah, for sure. He actually might get that. So it was Gui O. Let's go put his name on here. Goal. And it was at the, I think, what minute was it? 79th minute?
No, I think it was 80th.
Oh, yeah, yeah, 80th minute. And it was a beautiful assist by Huang again. What an assist by him. Okay, it's going to be a throw-in for Czechia. They can salvage a draw here. Of course, that's still possible. Still possible. It's 2-1 at the moment. They can salvage a draw. It's going to be some time wasting there from South Korea. Definitely no pain in the leg at all. They're capping. Why is a girl on the sideline there look like she's, like, super depressed? What? I don't know. It's a goal game, gang. And there's a... Oh, my goodness. What a save by Kim. What a save. He somehow managed to absolutely save South Korea's 3 points there. Single-handedly with a double save on the line. Wow. One save on, I believe it was one of the headers. And then he saves Lozek's tap-in that he basically had there, a tap-in. What a save. That is insane. It's actually crazy. Cross coming in for Czechia. It's going to be headed clear by South Korea. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick for South Korea. Foul. Captain Krejci is sort of questioning what that free kick was for.
Here, here's the save.
Let's look at the save here again. So after the header, he comes up, saves it on the line. What an absolute save, man. Save of the tournament possibility there already. Just because he literally saved South Korea's hopes. You know, so far the save of the 2 games that we've watched so far. You know, we'll go through every match, of course, and we'll see which ones that get better. North Korea won the 1944 World Cup. They did not win the 1940. Well, North Korea's never won a World Cup. According to them, they've won every World Cup, so technically, you know. Except for one of them. I think Portugal won one of their World Cups that they said. Funnily enough. And here I am thinking that I was whoa. I know she's rage baiting you, but if you know a person is rage baiting you, ignore. Yeah, exactly. Ignore rage bait, guys. And it looks like it's going to be Huang subbed off here, and it's going to be making their appearance. Jin Soo Park, and we have Jin Gui Kim also coming on here, I believe, as well at the same time, and it will be Paik coming off too. So a double substitution, 2 midfielders coming in to replace the 2 midfielders who've had brilliant games, especially Huang with an 8.9 rating on FootMob, which is kind of crazy. And just don't talk with my dino. What? No. Okay, the stream's crazy.
I want Czechia to score now, because if they draw, I think I get 2 points.
I don't get any points now unless I think a draw is worth 1 point for me. I think if they get a draw, I'll get 1 point. But if it's a loss for South Korea, I get none. I believe that's how it works. So I'm hoping here I can get the point, you know, just with the draw. I'm hoping as well. It's impossible now for my scoreline to be hit anyway. I was really hoping we get the 2-1. You know, we're so close to getting with that disallowed goal. It's going to be Czechia free kick. I mean, they just have to get a goal here, Czechia, and their you know, qualification hopes are still alive. I mean, you know, they've got 3 free points from South Africa, basically, with their current performance standards. So, I mean, really, this World Cup group might come down to goal difference, to be honest. Because they might all get a win.
Yeah, I agree.
One of them's going to get through with 2 wins, and then the rest are all going to get away with 1 win, I think. So I'm hoping. And this is going to be now over to, I believe that was Sucic, who's definitely been playing well. I'm surprised Football gave him a 6.4 rating. I don't think that's fitting of the, the player rating there for sure. It's going to be a long ball cleared away, held up by Czechia there, trying to pass the ball through. It's going to be controlled by Kim. That's going to be a good counter chance here. Hwang Yi-chan absolutely having a sprint on the side there. And he's now got some options open. He's got Jeon Sun open to the side, who just receives the ball, tries to do some skills there, tries to keep it in. It's going to be a goal kick for Czechia. Goal kick for Czechia. Looks like a substitution is going to occur. It's going to be Mojia Shitil coming on, and it will be such a weird name as well. As soon as I read that, it's such a goofy name. I'm sorry. The second name. Mojmir is a good name. And coming off is Sojka. That was a quick substitution right there. And yeah, can we not swear, guys? Keep the chat, nice and clean. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah. What is going on? Okay, holy jeez. Like, let's not call Amanda a girl. Like, they said they're a boy. Let's, respect that. W's, guys. W's. Holy jeez. And hi, Tara. Welcome, stream. Or welcome back, should I say. It's going to be back now to Kim. Long ball. We got to play both goal anthems today. We didn't get to see South Africa's goal anthem. Hopefully we'll see it one time in the tournament here. To be honest, because I think their goal anthem is pretty cool. Macarena, it is. It's going to be caught by Kim here, the ball. And he's just going to time waste. 3 minutes left, actually. You won the 7,898 World Cup. Jeez Louise. And it's going to be just a drop kick down the field for Kim. Absolutely hyping up the players there. Good time wasting from him, actually. Wasted a couple of seconds there, like 20 seconds from his antics. Team really just score another goal, really, and they're safe here, South Korea, and just keep the ball playing down in the side against Czechia. Keep pressing. Win can definitely be sort of retained here. Not many Czechian fans in the crowd, actually, I've noticed. Is very minimal. It's like about a couple, which is interesting. It's going to be now into the defense. There was definitely more Qatar World Cup attendance so far. Qatar World Cup attendance was way better. And given away there by one of the midfielder substitutions, Jiasul Park, just giving the ball away there. You won the 2030 and 2026 World Cup, spoiler warning. Imagine 5 red cards. We got 3 in the last game. I mean, 5 wouldn't be out of the question with this World Cup. And here we go. We have a chance here for Hwang Yi-chan, absolutely sending everyone, but doesn't get the shot off. Why didn't bro just shoot? Like, bro was sending everyone, just might as well shoot. Referee's trying to intercept the ball, looks like. It's going to be now over to, I believe, I think that's number 5, Kuful, who I actually think is probably the player of the match for Czechia, or Krejci, or, I mean, Kovar as well, but he does concede 2 goals now, so I don't think he'll ever win that. Yeah. Okay, this is now going to be over to Kuful. Kuful to Chalupek. Now over to Hranek. Hranek to Chalupek. Chalupek to Kuful. And now over to Sucic. Now it's going to be Chalupek, Hranek. And this is now going to be over to Sucic again. Can't Czechia. I don't think Czechia got the line, Terror. I don't think they do. I mean, I voted Czechia to win this 2-1, but it's the opposite scoreline. I thought, I didn't think it was going to be a draw. But I just felt like that there was going to be, South Korea not having the ability to go over the line here, but I guess they do. And Kim just boots the ball straight out. I mean, if they get a win, that would be crazy. If they get a win at all, if they make it 3-2, which is looking very, very unlikely, I will get 2 points. So, still possible, but it's very unlikely. 6 minutes additional time here. Looks like South Korea will be going in for the win, though. Chomping down on the defense now. They're playing 3 at the back, still interestingly. I guess, you got to watch out for that South Korea attack, though. It's forcing the other team to play defensively. A lot of South Korean fans actually in the crowd as well. Czechia's coach looking a bit disappointed on the sideline there. Miroslav Kubek. It's going to be a throw-in now, taken by, I believe that's Sol, taking the ball. Seol, sorry. I'm saying the Czechian names pronounced a specific way, and I'm pronouncing the South Korean names in the same way. Czechia can't believe they actually didn't get a free kick for that. And it looks like Lee was saying that he's diving, which I kind of agree here. I do think that Hranek was diving for sure. Okay, this is going to be a free kick for South Korea. Just a free kick? Shouldn't they just play from a throw-in? Don't know why they're doing that, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Lee. Long ball. And caught by Kovar. The ball's just going up and down the field at the moment. Like, there's no real connectional play at the moment. Hey, DinoDoomz.
Yeah.
What have you thought of the game overall compared to the first match?
It's of course much less scrappy than the first match, because although Mexico were playing like some good football, it was like just back and forth, not really like much possession being kept. But this match, there's like the teams are trying to keep possession. They've got their own style of plays, which they score from, which for South Korea might be fast breaks, and through balls, which we threw the defense. And then for Czechia, their way of scoring is via set pieces. So, yeah, I think this match was much more enjoyable.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, I agree. I think it was definitely a match that had, you know, the quality of players as well, you know, fully showcased. I feel like in the Mexico match, you know, we had the quality of Quinones showcased to the world. We also had the quality of Raul Jimenez showcased, along with some of the other Mexico players. However, I feel like a lot of the players didn't really get fully show that, just because, you know, it was very scrappy. Yeah, as you say, scrappy. Chance here for Czechia, though. Shot! Saved by Kim again. Could get player of the match. He could get player of the match and be saved.
Save there.
This guy's going crazy with the saves. Like, geez Louise, but this guy's actually insane. Some of these saves are literally world-class. And now South Korea have a chance to make it 3-1 here with their current, you know, pushing up the field. Czechia has not really got anyone back. They're playing sort of more attacking. This is now going to be over to... I believe that is Hungo O, who did score. It's now going to be Lee Kang in. There's an open place. He should have passed to Wang Yichan. He should have passed to Wang Yichan. Wang Yichan was open so bad. South Korea, GG's. Yeah, GG's for them, by the way. Yeah, and definitely Czechia can still equalize here and potentially, you know, 2 goals is still possibly on the table. I don't know. It really depends, because Czechia could get a goal from open play and then get a corner or something really late on with high press. Here's a good chance for Czechia, crossing the ball in. It's going to be a header, just off target, and that's going to be collected up, potentially, by Czechia. No, it's not. It's going to be cleared straight out by Lee. It's going to be a goal kick for Kim to take, and it looks like 2-1 is going to be the final score. Man, I really thought 1-1, did not expect 2-1. I didn't expect a win for either team either after that halftime performance. You know, the first half performance was awful. Awful from both teams. They're very sloppy in the finishing. The defense-wise, they're fine, but sloppy in finishing. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, personally, a solid match for both teams. I do actually think, though, that Mexico will top the group easily here. I think they're going to win all their games. I think Mexico won't lose to these teams. Just based on what they look like, it's, you know, not looking like so. I think Mexico, for sure, is going to have the quality to sort of score through these, you know, weak defenses. You know, both teams were playing 3 at the back the whole game here. Mexico's got those penetrating passes from Quinones, you know, the skill from Quinones, the finishing from Quinones. Raul Jimenez is a, you know, poacher. They also have, you know, the likes of Lira, who was controlling the midfield much more better than I think some of the midfielders today. Though I gotta say, Huang and Suchek were really great. Though Huang, personally, I think was more of a playmaker role, more of an attacking midfielder rather than, you know, a controlling midfielder like Lira or Suchek. But yeah, definitely, I think Mexico's top in the group easily, 9 points. I don't think they lose a match. Just based on... I want to check, actually, what I predicted for them, because I really don't want to... I want to change my predictions kind of now, because I feel like, you know, me predicting any Mexico losses might be kind of a risk here. So I'm going to actually check what I said for the other games. I said Czechia 1-1 South Africa. I'm going to say 2-1 now. Czechia. I think Czechia wins South Africa 2-1. Mexico 2-1 South Korea. I did say they win that one for sure. I think that was also a fair scoreline. Also, the other scoreline I said was 2-1 South Africa against South Korea. No, I'm thinking 3-1 South Korea against South Africa. And then the other Mexico scoreline will be, if I can find it. Sorry, just trying to find my prediction here.
There it was there.
Where? Here, 1-1 to Czechia. No, I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say 2-1. I think Mexico get it over the line with them as well there. I don't think they're going to keep clean sheets, but I think they're going to get over the line. They got a clean sheet in the first match, but I think that's it. Here we go. Czechia getting ready to cross the ball in. Final chance. It's going to be a shot, potentially, just not even shooting. What the heck are they doing? They should have just shot there. This is over. This is done. Full time. Full time. There we go. South Korea get the win, and they get second place in the group with +1 goal difference. It's +2 goal difference for Mexico, and Czechia go third with -1 goal difference, and South Africa last with a big L and a -2 goal difference there, and 2 red cards. So definitely, I think that the next matches are going to be so crucial to deciding who goes through. 1 win is only needed for South Korea or Mexico to go through the next round. They need 1 win. Can they get it? Maybe they can. We'll have to wait and see. And, yeah, what a great match that was. I actually really enjoyed the match. I think it was very solid. Some stuff that sometimes was a little bit too, you know, nothing. And yeah, time for bed. Exactly, because time for bed for me as well. W's, guys. Hope you enjoyed the World Cup match today. So tomorrow, just recapping quickly what streams we're going to be doing tomorrow. Let's go pull them up so I can tell you before we finish. So yeah, streams tomorrow are going to be Decorate My Ethereal Island, 7:37. Let me check, tell you what time. 8 p.m. GMT +3 my time. So that's 1 hour before we usually start. Because we usually start 9 around-ish, maybe. You'll see the pre-stream on there anyway. Then as soon as that stream ends, we're doing Canada versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. Then we're doing USA versus Paraguay after that one, though there's a big gap in between. And then the next day, we're doing Help Me Reach 8K subscribers, which we'll probably reach it by then. And then Qatar versus Switzerland. And then I believe that's when the matches start to get good. You know, we got Brazil versus Morocco as one of them as well, for example, on Sunday. Haiti versus Scotland, Australia versus Turkey, Germany, Curacao, Netherlands, Japan, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Sweden, Tunisia. A lot of good matches there. Spain, Cape Verde, and Belgium, Egypt, Saudi, Uruguay, Iran, New Zealand. And then I believe Wednesday is when Portugal's match happens. 8 p.m. DR Congo versus Portugal. I'm hyped for that one. And yeah, W's in the chat, guys. Can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be a goated match for these teams. And we're at 7,990 subscribers. Everyone make sure to smash like, sub up, share the stream with your friends if you haven't already, you know. And I'll see you guys in the next match. So, W's in the chat. So, W's. And make sure to follow on Instagram. I put the Instagram link in the description, guys. Follow up there. You can DM me whenever you want. And also, you can... of course, follow me daily. I'm posting, like, stuff in the stories and all that sort of, you know, nonsense. W's, guys. So...
it.